Hi, my name's Erin Page. These are my note cards. This is my visual aid, and this is my audience.
Hi, I'm Wayne Page.
Hi, I'm Whit Petroka.
Hi, I'm Mandy Petroka.
Hi, I'm Alex Petroka.
Lee Walsh.
And this is my informative speech. Good evening. I would like to inform you today about the 3 most common ticks in Virginia: the American dog tick, the Lone Star tick, and the deer tick, also referred to as the black-legged tick. Last September, my 12-year-old daughter began to complain of not feeling well. It was mild at first, just headaches and fatigue. A couple of weeks later, she was coming home from school and going straight to bed. She never had a fever or sore throat. I just chalked it up to getting back into the school routine and being exposed to germs. She began missing school and sleeping sometimes up to 20 hours a day. We went to several doctor's appointments, but they were inconclusive. Her poor health continued, and she developed severe joint pain. She was tested for autoimmune diseases like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, all coming back negative. Finally, in December, her doctor decided to test her for Lyme disease, a nasty disease transmitted by the mouth parts of an infected deer tick. The test came back positive. I was shocked. I never remembered pulling a tick off of her or her complaining of a bite. She was treated with antibiotics twice and has had a long road to recovery. She was vitamin D deficient and malnourished. Although she is not fully recovered, she is doing much better. A tick-transmitted disease never occurred to me, and I wish that I had known the symptoms sooner. Let's start with the first most common tick, the American dog tick. It's about 5 millimeters long with wavy brown lines or reticulations on its back, according to Eric Day at the Department of Entomology at Virginia Tech. This tick carries a nasty disease called Rocky Mountain spotted fever. According to the Center for Disease Control, a characteristic spotty rash occurs on the ankles and wrists and spreads to the rest of the body. Symptoms include fever, confusion, headaches, and muscle pain. Dr. Vyas at Harvard University states that you can also transmit this virus by crushing a tick with your bare hands, likely after removing it from a pet. According to Alice Anderson of the American Journal of Health, one way to protect yourself from this type of tick is to treat your pets with veterinarian recommended products that contain permethrin. The second most common tick in Virginia is the Lone Star tick. According to Eric Day of the Virginia Tech Department of Entomology, this tick is also about 5 millimeters long. It has a characteristic white spot on its back and is also the most aggressive of the ticks, sometimes tracking its prey. The CDC has named the virus that this tick carries STARI, and that stands for Southern Transmitted Associated Rash Illness. The symptoms include fatigue, headaches, and muscle pain. The CDC denies any lasting effects from this illness. Anderson states that avoiding tall grass and dense leaves is also helpful to avoid this tick. Also, wearing light-colored clothes that covers your skin and tucking your pants into your socks. Last, I would like to tell you about the deer tick, also commonly referred to as the black-legged tick. It's the smallest of the 3 ticks, measuring only 2 to 3 millimeters, but it is the one that can do the most damage. The deer tick is the carrier of Lyme disease. The CDC states that a tick does not have to attach to you to transmit the disease. It can merely bite you in passing. This was likely the case for my daughter. The Virginia Department of Health lists the symptoms as headache, fever, and fatigue. Sometimes there is a characteristic rash associated with this disease called a bullseye rash. Dr. David Gaines goes on to say that if left untreated, Lyme disease can spread to the joints, heart, and nervous system, causing irreversible damage. Lastly, Anderson recommends checking your body thoroughly after spending time outdoors. Now that I have told you about three of the most common ticks in Virginia, their characteristics, and the diseases they carry, I hope that you feel more informed. We are so lucky to live in the beautiful state that we do. Hopefully, you will never need this information, but tick-transmitted diseases are real and can have serious consequences. Now you may be able to recognize these symptoms and get help if you need. Thank you.